健闘を祈る。
人類に栄光あれ。
人類に栄光あれ。
人類栄光あれ。
Yeah, but we can always build more killbots.
Hello everybody. Hello. Right, this is going to be an interesting one. See if we can do this. We're going to... the microphone is a little bit far away. I'm going to see if I can drop it underneath the camera there. There we go. Oops. Yep, there we go. Shall we zoom in? Zoom in further. There we go. Right, how is everybody doing? Are we all okay tonight? We're going to try... I'm going to try and do this now. So we are very zoomed in, as you can see. So yeah, I'm going to try and do this. However, I'm going to need a bit of space. So because you're all here and being impatient, I thought I would go live and say hello to everybody while I am rearranging things. How are we all doing? Hello, Olivia.
Oh my, we have a Christopher.
We do.
This is a miracle. Woof woof woofy woof woof.
Yes.
What the fuck is happening?
Yes. Spoilers. Purple Spark breaking news. Purple Spark is actually a wolf. She's actually a space wolf. Purple Spark is a space wolf. Confirmed. Yeah, how is everybody? Hey, Hook and Pin. How you doing, Christine? Hey, Quiff. Sorry, I haven't even said hello to everybody yet. Hello, Quiff. How are you doing? Target. Hello, Target and the Tobes. Target and the Tobes. Say a 1980s cartoon. Shirato and Purples.
Sparky breaking news. Fuck you, Christopher.
What? No, never. I'm lovely. Don't do that. Right, so let's move that one over there. So yeah, we're going to try and do... I'm going to practice some tiny marks today. See how that goes. So this is a bit of a test. It's a bit of a test stream, so you're going to have to let me know if whatever I'm doing, if anything that I'm doing kind of interferes with the camera or something, then you'll have to let me know, because I want to do one of these.
The mic is a bit too loud, and the music is way too...
The mic's loud?
Fuck. Moo. Tongue.
Well, I'm not turning the mic down because the mic is never loud. So, it is because I haven't got... I can't move things around. I haven't got... You know the screen that goes in front of the mic? That is off to the side of it. So, like if I put it in front of it, that's what it's like with the screen in front. The spit guard thing. But I'm just trying to get the microphone as close as I can, because otherwise you can't see what's happening, can you? Let me show you what's happening.
Push the fucking mic away and clickety on the music button.
No, I can't push the mic away. Look, this is what I've got going on, look. So I've got the camera there because that's where it needs to be to close in and look on that. The microphone is right underneath it. There's my wet palette, so I've got no space underneath to get to the wet palette, which I'm going to try and sort out in a second. So it's trying to get everything slotted in and everything. I will just talk quieter, it's alright. I'm used to having to shout because you always say that I'm too quiet on the microphone, so I will just talk quieter, that's fine. Right, how is everybody today anyway? I'm very exhausted and it's messing with my brain, but working on a commission. Nice. What's Alice supposed to do? Lower the volume on her own end? Preposterous. No, I'll just talk quieter, it's fine. I'm used to talking loudly because the mic is usually a little bit further away. I mean, I can just put it further away. There we go. I can just do that if you want, but I just thought it would be more beneficial to have it closer.
Look at this fucking amateur, not even having a rig on the ceiling, and still no music.
Nope, still no music because I'm still setting up. So if I put there we go, move that out of the way. Right, so if I bring the what's that one? Oh, it's Imperial Fist, that one can go in the bin. That one can't, that one can go in the bin. I don't need that one. So there's that brush. How's everybody's day been? I slept. I apologise for that. I apologise for falling asleep. But yeah, I had a little bit of a nap. I literally leaned back in my chair and just closed my eyes for 2 seconds, or what I thought was 2 seconds, and woke up like a long time later. So that was fun. Right, so if I can move that to there like that, and then if I put the water there, bring the water in. If I put the water there, there's a sexy side Hannah. There we go. So put the water there, pull this out a fraction. There we go. And then so this is what we're painting. So I'm going to do this for Golden Demon. This is the plan anyway. So I'm going to do this for Golden Demon because, I mean, look at the 3D print lines on this. It's crazy. This is a Forge World cast. It's a Forge World cast. So I'm going to fill in. Hang on.
The Hannah of Wrath has arrived. Time to kick Christopher in the knees.
Time to kick me in the knees. Don't kick me in the knees. So yeah, this is the Horus Heresy assassin. My favourite Horus Heresy assassin. It's fantastic. So this is how zoomed in we are, because my finger, etc. So we're gonna paint the head. We're gonna practice and we're gonna paint the head. So this is the plan. We're gonna paint this today. We'll see how it works, because I kind of want to do. Well, it's, to be fair, it's all your fault, to be honest. And hello, Hannah, by the way. Have I said hello, Hannah? I don't know whether I have. It's all your fault, because doing that video, the Stop Putting Pressure on Yourself video, it didn't take as long as I thought it was. I thought it would take to rip out of a stream. So I'm going to try and do some more. So I want to see if I can record me doing like micro marks on this to see how it will go. I'll obviously get the lighting closer like that so that you can see it while I'm painting it. But that's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm just setting everything up at the moment. How are you doing, Hannah?
Want to hear a fun fact, Christopher? This assassin was part of the assassin crew in the book Assassinorum, Kingmaker, so it's canon 40k.
Is it? Is it? Well, I have two of them. I have two of them. Because I said I'd grab another one. So I have got two of them. It's always useful when you're doing Golden Demon stuff, when you're doing Golden Demon bits and bobs. It's always quite interesting to have two, or give yourself the opportunity to have two, so that you can compare the parts. And obviously it also means that I've got two of these heads, so I can practice on one. Recommend the book, it's a good one. Nice. Right, now I kind of want to bring, shall I bring my, yeah, see, this is where things start getting a little bit tight. Tomorrow I've got, so I fell asleep just before I was going to do a voiceover for a video that's coming out on Saturday for you all, which is really good actually. It's really good. I'm quite pleased with it. So I fell asleep doing that, which was hilarious.
I'm doing well. I had a lunch with co-workers scheduled, but waiting to find out if it's actually happening because one of them is sick. I'm hoping it gets cancelled because it's across the street from the game store. And I'm not feeling particularly steadfast in my will.
Oh dear, Sexy Science Hannah's buying Warhammer today. Sexy Science Hannah's buying Warhammer today. Right, okay. Let's try that. I think that's about right. So, No point. I'm going to the game store. The new Necrons aren't out yet. Willpower. Who is Willpower? How am I? I'm good, thank you. I had a sleep halfway through, so I'm quite curious. Now, if I do this, can you see the glasses in the stream? Yes or no? Can you see the glasses in the stream? Make sure it's actually on screen. There we go. Can you see the glasses on screen? I don't think you should be able to because it should be really zoomed in. No, excellent. That's good. That is good. These
Probability factor.
Yay!
1 to 1.
Probability factor
We have
1 to 1.
normality. I repeat, we have
hardly noticed.
normality. Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
How are you doing, teeny tiny? Teeny tiny. Just tighten up those. There we go. Okay, so that's that. So now we need a tiny, tiny, tiny brush. And then Hannah, did you see my... You did. I don't know whether you saw her when we were painting her in November. This is my Morven Val conversion. Poo 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 poo. Which you obviously can't see because she's all zoomed in. Right. That needs to go away over there. Like that. Okay. Do-do-do. Artist Opus! Exclamation mark brush in chat. Exclamation mark brush in chat, and we are using teeny tiny brushes today. We are using teeny tiny brushes today. Exclamation mark brush in chat to try some for yourself. There is a reason why all the best painters, or the vast majority of the best painters in the world, use these brushes. There is a reason. They are phenomenal. Are you ready for the snowstorm? I was expecting it at 5. I thought we were going to get it at 5.
Rude alert! Rude alert! Abandoned shop!
Hey, it's
This is
Adrian.
not a daffodil. Repeat,
How are you doing?
This is not a daffodil.
Who is this weird person streaming at odd hours? It's me. In fact, what we have to do is we're going to have to...
What is this about GD?
Well, what's it about cheating? What cheating? What about cheating? Right, where are we? We need to very, very quickly show off. We need to show off some. I'm doing this with my left hand because my thing is over there. We've got to show off some of the projects in the project planning page. So the projects. Should I just? No, I'll leave it as project planning. That's fine. So we have. There isn't anything in the Palinites, is there? The Imperial Fist stuff. That's Hannah's Imperial Fist. Hannah, you need to put the picture of. In fact, I'll do it. 1 second. Can I get it? Hang on. Let me do this. You need to put in.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Hey, sex dudes.
Guess what you need to put in, Christopher? The music.
Oh yes, yeah, I'll do music as well. There we go. So we have projects in here. So we've got the Hannah's of Wrath, the Imperial Fist. This is Hannah's Imperial Fist project that she's working on. So she's done 5 heavy intercessors. It's really cool that we're kind of getting a track down here of what she's working on. Hopefully as well, I'm going to do a Rogel Dawn. I'm going to Rogel Hannah's Dawn, which will be great, although we are going to rename Rogel to Rachel. So we're going to do, hopefully, we're going to do a Rachel Dawn, which I think will be quite, which I think will be quite cool. So put your comments in chat, yes or no, on whether Sexy Science Hannah should have a Rachel Dawn commissioned by me. And these are some of the heads that I've got. I've already got some female Space Marine heads from when I did a female Space Marine and a Custodes, which I do need to finish. I think that's the head. No, that's the head I use. That's the head I use because she's got a little rose here, and then she's got a bun at the back, and then she's got a scar here, which makes her look badass. So that's the head I used. So Hannah is going to. I'll print some of these, and then Hannah will decide which head she wants to use for Rachel Dawn, which I think will be fantastic. Hannah's going to use this to represent Gulliman in the game, which is cool and fine.
Fuck the boring Rogel Dawn and hype the awesome Rachel Dawn.
So yeah, it's going to be represented in the rules with Gulliman, which is cool. At least then Hannah can use her on the tabletop, which is awesome. So that's Hannah's little project. We have Tari 2 is doing some Night Lord's cultists at the moment. Maybe we should try heads a bunch of different ways. Are we gonna do different head, different like lots of different ways of head, Hannah? I'm up for that. Sounds good. I would say nothing about someone else's commission. Hannah can do whatever she wants. Oh dear. I think because like I think it's very appropriate for Hannah, right? Because Hannah's awesome, and that in of itself is kind of awesome. But I don't know, actually. I probably would do it because it is kind of cool, and it would piss a lot of people off. Purpley Spark is doing some Shatterpoint. I think it comes with a helmet too. Can we magnetize? Yeah, we can magnetize them. So it's dead easy to magnetize. Can pin them as well rather than magnet. Yeah, so Purples is working on some Shatterpoint. She's doing some Shatterpoint. She's going to be like smashing out Shatterpoint models at the rate that Christine's been smashing out all her project updates as well. And then what else have we got? We've got Saxdeuce is doing some corpse grinders. So he's got 1 butcher, 4 cutters, and 6 initiates to do. I believe that's the colour scheme he's going to be working on, which looks badass as fuck. And there is, I think that's his first one. That's not the first 2, is it? Oh no, might be his first 2. Oh no, it's the same one. It's got the bone there. So that's Saxdeuce's corpsey grinder dude. That way I could be in the middle of a tournament, pop the helmet off, and the lady head on. Oh my god, yes, Hannah, let's do that. So yeah, Saxdeuce is doing some corpse grinder cult, which is amazing. Hence my 2 little emojis down there. Hannah's of Wrath, that's a Hannah's of Wrath one that we've just done. So yeah, if you are working on any projects and you want to kind of keep track, come in here and use project planning. I did encourage everybody in the Discord to just put like a big list down here. Here we go, look. So a big list of the projects that they kind of not want to do this year but have on the table, and then you can kind of organise it a little bit more. So as soon as you start a project, you can start your own little. Is the microphone better now, by the way? You can start your own little post in here. In fact, I will bring it closer, which means I can just talk quieter. There we go. There we go. Just talk quieter now. So yeah, feel free to make use of that if you would like. That would be awesome. But today we are going to try to do some micromarks and stuff. Avian, how are you? Is Volcus the standard layout? Standard layout of what? That's also the Necron tomb now as well. What? Alright, cheers, purples. Right. There's no real standard layout. The layout is kind of just right. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so yeah, here is the best assassin in 40k, and also by default, therefore the best assassin in 30k. Well, actually, the best assassin in 30k, therefore by default the best assassin in 40k. We're going to work on this little lady, which is awesome. We're going to do we're going to paint her head. This is going to be a golden demon practice, so it might not be the head that I finally use, but because I've been watching, I always listen to podcasts and stuff. You know what I'm like with sports. I absolutely love sports. I'm from an athletic kind of background, and obviously in sports you practice all the time, and I haven't been practicing my painting nearly enough. Therefore, we're going to practice some painting, and we want some where is it? So we're going to practice some painting, basically. Yeah, there we go. So it's that one, and we're going to mix. We're going to go warm on the top and cold on the bottom. So there's a warm one, and that is a cold one. Where's the cold one? There's the cold one. So we'll do that one for the cold one. Yeah, sounds good.
Good. Share our mobstone, and I will not ill-treat you.
These conversations would make sense if you read them chronologically instead of last message first. I know, but I don't know how far I need to read up. Once anybody streams, then you'll understand how weird chat windows are. Usually the mission is chosen. That's what I saw. Blah, 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 blah. What Rachel, as in Rachel Welsh? Rachel Welsh? Oh, good God, Olivia, you can't pause like that. Guess what you need to put pause in, Christopher. What? I'm glad I don't read up the chat sometimes, because I have no idea what you're on about sometimes. Right, so dark blue grey, which is weirdly a warm grey for some bizarre reason. And then we'll mix there's a cold white, and then we obviously have a warm white. And we need to do some music, don't we, before Olivia starts shouting at me again. We can't have Olivia shouting at me. Music. Raquel. 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 Raquel Welsh. Raquel Welsh. Okay. So, is this going to work? It's not bad. So that's that. We want a little bit of that in the next one. And a little bit more of that in the next one. My bad batch, I want to try and do Sarastro. You want to do Sarastro? Oh, what Sarastro? I would just have to change the skin because I don't have the scale artist paints he uses. Yeah, that's fine. You just find a paint that matches. Paint that's the same colour. The vast majority of painters, you don't have to worry about like what the finish or what the makeup of the paint is. You just need to match a colour. Sometimes I'll use a paint because I want the slight satin finish to it. Sometimes I'll use a paint that because I want the slight matte finish to it. But ultimately, it's all about the colour. You can kind of sort the finish out afterwards. So pick on the colours. Right. Let's see how this goes. I do not know how this is going to go. Let's find out. Who are the wolf girls? Who are the wolf girls indeed? Who is my girlfriend? I am afraid to say. You're afraid to say? This is the next thing you see. I now have about a square inch of which to paint of which to paint the model. What's everybody doing tonight? Have to let me know if I drift, because this is a big practice. I wish I could buy Volker's terrain without the teams themselves. Ask and ye shall obtain. Oh. Whoops. Okay, that needs thinning down more. There we go. Listen to that album, listen to the song now. Have I got the targeting computer from Star Wars on? Have I got the targeting computer? Oh, my head. No, it's a magnifying glass. Because as you can see, we are painting slightly small. We are painting slightly small today. So if this headpiece is metal, what should all the other parts be? Like, are these brass? Is that gold? Is this gold? Is that gold and that's brass, and do it like asymmetrical? That'd be quite cool. I need lots of neon. Right, that is what I learned from Tron and other computer cyberpunk movies. I need lots of neon. Sorry, make sure I'm still on screen. Please shout if I drift off screen, okay? I'm relying on you guys to make sure I'm getting some good. Have I got a bug on there? Got a tiny little bug on it, look. I've got a fly, a microscopic fly. Where the fuck has that come from?
He's an amateur streamer but a professional photographer, so he has some pretty spiffy gear.
Look at that. Okay. Let's, so we got cold. Make sure I'm on screen again. Oh my god. Tiny little cut there and a tiny little cut there. Just following little marks. Is there a cut on this side? There's a tiny cut there, look. Is it a Nurgle assassin? No, it's not a Nurgle assassin. The Hacker Assassin Temple. The Hacker. I should probably change my exclamation mark camera command, shouldn't I, to include the £1,500 macro lens that I'm using. Not the first one I've sent into a spiral. Yay, Manaringo, how you doing? Thank you for the emojis. Very cool. Very appreciated.
As a demonstration of our power.
Oh, thank you. Perfect, because I don't want to miss any footage of this. Thank you. What metal colour are you using?
I think I have one in the truck.
It's that. It's dark blue grey, so it's a warm grey, and then I'm mixing it with either a warm white or a cold white, because I want the top side over here is reflecting the sky, so we're going to have a cold grey up here, and then anything underneath here is going to be browny and warm. So yeah, it's just a grey. It's just a grey. Yeah. We need a current events channel. If you ask Purple, she'll make you one. Now that back bit there, is that also metal? Is this metal that goes all the way back? I think it is, isn't it? Let's do that as metal as well. Make sure I'm in shot again. Exclamation mark brush if you want to try out some of these, because this is absolutely gorgeous. Well, you call it the blue pill, don't you? Take the red pill and you stay here, and you take the blue pill, and I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Especially because the overall category of the channel is called the Desert of the Real, which is obviously inspired by and taken from The Matrix. What if you take both? That is the question. I'm drifting. Come on, guys, keep me on target.
So why no matrix colors, Chris? Ha 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 ha.
Why no matrix colours? What do you mean matrix colours? No matrix colours where? In Discord? On the assassin? Because I've only just started painting it. I've only just started painting it. Like we're doing the non-metallic helmet at the moment.
Chop chop.
Choppity chop. Probably will do some green. It either needs green or blue, right? Fluorescent green or fluorescent blue. Are these what? So what is everything? Does anybody know like any of the lore and history behind this? Like are these like synthetic injections like the Eversa has or something? So those cables can probably be green. No idea. Nobody knows anything about it. I might put a post on Blue Sky and see if anybody's got... Let's see if Gav's got any... I've had a really weird, like, hay fevery tickle all day. It's been horrible. They have computers attached to the brain. Fantastic! Oh, Target, a legend for going and finding that out. Different to the others who have hatred juice injected into them. Games which I've never... Oh, hang on. Not that I know of. They fuck about in the noosphere. What the hell is the noosphere? There's one in the Talon book fighting Alpha Legion. Like a servitor. Except they have minds. Vanus operatives often hide discrete bronze vents beneath their hair in the back of their skulls and interface sockets. Bronze. So this is bronze. Okay, well we can do bronze because we've got some Bugman's Glow. So we can do bronze. Get some bronze out on the wet palette. So these bits at the back are bronze. Is that what we're saying? Noosphere is the 30k internet. Vanus is a cyberpunk. They're also kind of like Ghost in the Shell, cyborgs, but grimdark. Grimdark Ghosts in the Shell. That sounds rather epic. Right, I'm going to swap to this brush so I don't ruin the 00. Just to put the bronze on. There we go. Now this is it's only held in with a tiny little pin and it's not glued at all. So I've got to be very careful with this brush because this brush is a bit more aggressive than the little one I have been using, so you might have noticed it. nudging it on the spike. Because the M series brushes are a little bit coarser in the bristle. There we go. Well, that's enough to see the kind of the bronze. Look. Then we'll just run a very, very quick highlight down the right place. There we go. Right, anyway, a little bit of bronze. Right, let's go back to the tiny brush. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this lip. Oh, am I on screen? Yes, I am. Look, no! Post of what I'm working on in Stream Gallery. Nice. Make a great Necromunda model. This one, this is a Horus Heresy assassin. So the actual pic, it's that assassin there. Sorry, I know I'm zoomed in. It's really, yes, this assassin here. We're just doing the head for it. This is a bit of Golden Demon practice. Because I'm going to paint one for Golden Demon, so just getting my what do I call it up? Rhythm. Just need to take a package down to the front desk. Say hello to the front desk lady for me. paint's drying up very slowly, so I'm going to have to mix a little bit of water back in the paint in a second. You're back. Welcome back, Hannah. When is Golden Demon? US one is in March. EU is in October. It is correct. You got 3 years to enter yourself. Robubu, what? Oh, you've got a new nickname. Like those ugly rabbit dolls that are a fad. Labubu. Ugly rabbit dolls. See you later, Christine. Have a good one. Make sure you sort out that that Space Marine 2 get together. Time to buy a stereo microscope. A stereo microscope? Damn, that's small. It is indeed. How are you doing, Dylan? Where have I slipped? So that needs to be black, doesn't it? So we need some black on that. In fact, all that needs to be black, doesn't it? Because it's that whole thing, because it's lopsided. So that is, yeah, that needs to be copper. And I think we could probably do I wear contacts? No, I don't wear contacts. I have pretty good vision. The glasses I got to try and help me to try and take any kind of possible eye strain away, because I was painting a lot. I had this thing a couple of years ago where I was like, well, I'm painting a lot. Let's like at least do an eye test and see if I need some glasses to stop my vision going, or my vision kind of struggling because I'm painting so much. And I do tend to kind of look around a lot, so it's not like I'm focusing all the time. And I did, and it's my left eye is absolutely fine. My right eye is like 0.1 or something. So I do have a pair of glasses, but I don't tend to use them. I've just got these, which are just magnifiers. So these are ×2 magnifiers, so it's not very much. But these do help. These are the ones that I did. I used these for. I use these for Glorfindel. Chris's version of the 2020 rule is every 20 minutes he looks at chat for 20 seconds. I use 3.5 ones when I paint. These were made for me by a Twitch, one of you Twitch guys, which was really, really kind. And I had a big long conversation with the opticians about, because I went in specifically to get like reading glasses kind of things, but I didn't explain it very well, so she gave me some reading glasses, and they just weren't very good because they didn't make it bigger. They just meant that I could, I don't know, it just meant that I could focus closer, but I can already kind of focus closer. So I went back and I was like, they're not really what I wanted. They're not like magnifying or anything. So she was like, oh, okay. So I got a refund for those, and then she gave me a pair of loupes, which were like ×7 magnification that jewelers use, and they were really good, but they had so much zoom in on them. They had so much zoom, so it was like painting. It was like painting like this. It was like ridiculously close, and ridiculously like you couldn't control your brush at all. So I took those back, and I was like, well, they don't work either. Thank you very much. And then Muzz in chat made me these, which is the cheap magnifying the magnifying lenses things that you get from Amazon that go in those headset things that you get. He fitted them. I can show you. He fitted them onto a pair of sunglasses. So they're a pair of sunglasses. These are a pair of sunglasses. Look, there's the eye lenses and everything. And then he fitted them on. Like that to the front of them. So they are. I can show you. I think actually. They are a pair of magnifiers, so you can zoom in. There you go. So you can zoom in as you paint. So they're quite good. They're really useful because you can see around them. So like I can look up, I can read chat, I can see my water thing. So it's not like you're always looking through them, which is always the nightmare pain when you're wearing magnifying glasses. And you can't use the magnifying glass that everybody seems to use, which is that circular one. So you know the circular one that's got the ring light in front of it. Those ones are terrible because it removes your depth perception because you haven't got the stereo. So these ones are pretty essential, to be honest, and they're great. So just means that you can do teeny tiny paint jobs like this. Might do a copper. Might do a copper face piece as well. That would be quite cool. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that's of interest to people. I have one of those, and it's also hard to fit a brush between. Yeah, exactly. I tend to move a lot with my head, so I tend to go out of focus a lot. Yeah, so that's one of the things with streaming, and one of the things that new streamers really struggle with is keeping your model in frame. And obviously this is even worse because if I move it an inch this way, it's out of shot. So I have an incredibly small window of which to paint. But Twitch chat are really good for that because they let me know when I drift. Other streamers have skill issues. It's just a very alien thing to do for a lot of people. And the other thing is, like, some people don't even paint like that. Like sometimes I'll lean back and like paint like this. Quite regularly. Like I painted a bit of Glorfindel just like leaning back like this, rather than leaning on the desk. Anyway, how are you, dear Lynn? All good? And we've been doing tiny little scratches. Look, so if there's a mark, that little scratch there, there's a little scratch there, there's a little scratch here. So any marks that I've been creating as I've been sketching this in, we've been exaggerating. Right, we're going to need to put some water on these mixers again because they are drying up. Well, they're drying up too much for what I'm trying to do, at least. Renovating the house is pretty epic though. That sounds really cool though, Dylan. And this is also like a little bit of a reminder to me that I can actually paint as well, because I've had a bit of doubt recently about that. For various reasons. Get my name on the wall in blue LEDs. I mean, it's got to be done. It's got to be done, dude. Still one of the coolest things I bought. I know it's really like vain. I really like it. Cancels custom display of me in golden armour. Don't you dare cancel that. If you go on eBay and do a search for aluminium print, you could get that printed on aluminium if you wanted. Get it printed onto a display thing.
Christopher, don't forget to take a little break and go admire Christine's gorgeous custodies in the gallery, as well as some potatoes goodness.
Oh, yes. Yes. Let's do that in a second. This is a Golden Demon either entry or practice, yes. And also just to remind myself that I can paint. It was a free mini, the one for the month. I was thinking the bike route or ATV route. I don't even know what the free mini of the month is this month. I remember not being interested when I saw it. I was like, ugh. Look. Let me know when you're back, Perps. We'll have a look at the potatoes. Hey Chip, how you doing? Do you like the new emote? Imperialis is certainly small. Imperialis is tiny, yeah. Imperialis is very small. Have I got any Imperialis here? I don't think I've got any Imperialis here. Not nearby, anyway. Oh, you went Imperialis. Oh, they're tiny. Yeah, they're teeny tiny. They're not much bigger than this. Right. There's a couple of videos on my YouTube actually for Imperialis if you want to go and have a look at them. Games Workshop sent me the Imperialis box when it came out, and I painted did I do 2 tanks? I think I did 2 tanks and a dreadnought on YouTube. So there's some YouTube videos on Imperialis on my YouTube channel. Exclamation mark YouTube if you want to go and follow that. Yeah, I did the bottomless dawn meme. Yeah, that's from the dawn with no bottom is from one of my videos. So copper. It should probably have.
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and a hater. I'm also God's favorite princess and the most
Interesting girl in the world. The most interesting girl in the world is here. What time do I call this? I call this is what happens when I fall asleep during the afternoon. Because I've been watching cricket for the last 5 days. How are you, Tari? Excellent. Tari, excellent, but it's okay. How is Empress Tari 22 today? Or this evening? It's like the werewolf game but on TV, yeah. Trying to glaze over the highlights with an orange to keep this coppery. It's only on Peacock. Because you're a TV thief. Right, so these need to be green, don't they? So we can at least put some green on those. Not dark sea blue, I want a rich green. There we go. So difficult with the microphone here. Has it dropped? Maybe the microphone's dropped a little bit. There we go. Maybe that was why I was struggling to get to the wet palette. Maybe the FCC will extradite me to the UK to stand trial. I mean, then we'd have Sexy Science Hannah in the UK, so everybody'd be happy. Olivia did forget, yes.
All hail and Huddletary II, High Empress and Goddess of all the stuff, God's favourite princess, ruler of all the castles ever built, painter extraordinaire, super duper extra mega nice person, and artillery tarry for trench crusade. Fuck. Moo. Tongue.
All hail Tari II. All hail. She was just waiting till he got here. Yeah, to be fair. She was just waiting for you to be here so that you could hail her too.
Woo woof woof. Whoa woo.
What? Tari, that heart emote is the reason why I redid my emotes. So everybody can blame you for new emotes. I was like, that's really cool. I want people going into other people's stream and using my emotes like that. So I changed them. Olivia can't stand for Alice's Space Wolf nonsense. Yeah, Alice is a massive Space Wolf fan, to be fair.
York the smell handed. I won't blame Tari for new emotes. On the contrary, they are so fucking cool.
There's a lot of copy, pasting, erasing, drawing, recolouring going on with the emotes.
Listen to the massive Ultra Smurf fan. Also fuck you, Christopher. Oh, someone throw bits at Olvia. We got a golden kappa train incoming.
We've got a golden kappa what? Oh my god, we've got a golden kappa hype train incoming. Golden kappa hype train. Who wants to join in on the golden kappa hype train and throw in some bits, gift subs, donations and things like that?
Hype train no woo woo wolf wolf ow.
Hype train! Go, we need one more person. We need one more person. Go, go, go. I think it's 3, isn't it? 3 people for a kappa one. Three different people. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anonymous. It only takes 2. Not for a golden kappa one. A golden kappa is different. It takes 3. Thank you. Let's go. Now you can fill up all the hype trains. Now you can fill them all up. Oh, Chip as well. Thank you very much. 115 gift subs. Zwan, welcome to the crypt. Holy shit, purples. Oh my god. Retired got one. Oh, and Sophie. Where's Sophie Soph? We need to wish happy New Year to Sophie Soph. Grizz, Retired, Awake, Gun, Sophie, Aina, Pixel, Steve, Black Rose and Sarantis. Welcome to the crypt. Welcome to the crypt. How are you doing? Thank you very much. Thanks for that, Purples. It's very kind of you. Let's go, Kappa Hype Train Hype. Kappa Hype Train Hype.
We haven't seen Sophie Soph in like forever.
I know. I hope she's okay. Sophie Soph. Hey Steve, how you doing? Awesome work as always, thank you very much. I thought I would try to record this and then I'm going to rip it off and try and put it on a reel. Yeah, that last one, Tari, because you made me do it as well. It didn't take quite as much. Oh, Mannerings, thank you very much. It didn't take that much effort to do it. It didn't take that much time. And also, it's obviously gone down really, really well. So I thought I would at least try and do a few more. Who got the gift subs? Deadeye, Gobbo, Sam, Irk and Bulldog. Welcome to the crypt. Make sure you sync your Discord with Twitch so that you can see all the secret channels in the Discord. And congratulations on a level 5 Kappa hype train. Oh my word. Level 5. Level 5. Manaringo going to bed. No worries, dude. Hope you are all okay. And yeah, oh my god. Sexy Science Hannah as well. God, guys. Ah! Frigid. Aiko, Nymara, Joe, Lit, Exhan, Kaz, Bulldoze, Prank and Shepherd. Welcome to the crypt. Thank you very much, Sexy Science Hannah. 25 gift subs into the channel. Thank you very, very much indeed. Much hypos. Yes, we need some much hypo. We need mucho hypo.
Sexy Science Hannah of Sexy Science Wrath.
Sexy Science Hannah of Sexy Science Wrath, indeed. She is the sexiest of sexy scientists. And she is here to sexy science the sex. Oh, Shepherd! How are you doing? Stopping you lurking. How dare she? How are you doing, Shep? Thank you for lurking, dude. Who's that? Wow, Hannah! Hannah! Are you trying to encourage certain people into my Twitch chat, Hannah? Are you trying to encourage? Tax me, kid. Thanks, Hannah. Stopped in the other day and was delighted she was still using my food curve graphs. Wait, what?
Kappa. Kappa.
Avian, thank you! Can we get to level 8? Can we get to level 8? We are both in Paisley Trees, although I went missing a while ago. Who is? What, the Swedish blonde?
Olivia wants a Kappa.
Olivia does want a Kappa. Olivia needs a Kappa. Thank you, Avian. So you're saying I should drop her a follow, Hannah? Is that what you're saying? Mediocre! How are you doing? You join us at the turn of the tide. No, you join us in the middle of a level 7 Kappa hype train. Thank you very, very much. It looks like it might finish at level 7 though. Oh, 20 seconds to go to do 75%. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Can we get to level 8? 10 seconds. Ah, we're not going to do it, are we? Thank you very much, everybody. Well done. Hype, hype, hype. Shouldn't it be medium ochre? What, rather than golden Kappa? Hey, Blood Medusa. Oh, Blood Medusa. Hey, how are you doing? I should definitely follow her. She does historical commentary and is a ruthless warrior. Well, I mean, that's good enough for me. I'll follow her then. Do-do-do. We are painting. We are painting some very, 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 very small things for Golden Demon. So this is the head. This is the head of the assassin. As you can see, it is tiny. So we've just been doing some thank you for the follow, Blood Medusa. You just missed Christine, Blood Medusa. She's just gone to bed. Miss Hook and Pin. Choo choo, choo choo. What did everybody get? What emote did everybody get? Replace Power Fist with the old one. What should I do with the new Terminators? Build one normally. Should I replace the Power Fist or should I give them Mace, Axes, Swords? The new Termies? The Horus Heresy ones? Or the 40k ones? Cataphracti? I've no idea, dude. There is a picture in Horus Heresy chat though about a traitor. I think it's a traitor champion console or something. About whether it would work for a Dark Angel. I like the new ones, honestly. I think the new ones look really good, so I would probably leave them. But that's just me. If you don't like them, then change them. Am I still on screen? Yes. I'm doing my best to keep it in shot. I can't wait to build and paint my Thunder Hammy Termies. The fist that makes me annoyed. Well, if it makes you annoyed, then change it, dude. No chain fit in the pack. Fail release. There's no lightning claws, so I can't do my deliverers. I've got to wait for the assault version or something, which I'm sure will come at some point. And Games Workshop didn't send me the Cataphracti stuff, so I haven't managed to pick them up yet. Otherwise I would have done some in the deliverers already. Thank you for the raid, by the way, Mediocre. That's very kind of you, thank you very much. Everybody, if you want to follow me on YouTube, if you could, if I could just do a little bit of a call to arms to nudge everybody to follow me on YouTube. If you do ! YouTube, there's a couple of cool videos coming out over the next few days. Thank you for the follow, Lone Samurai. How are you? You were top of the live list. How are you? I'm already subscribed. Yeah, cheers, Avian. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. There's the YouTube link, everybody. If everybody wants to go do that, that'd be awesome. How's everybody's evening going? That looks pretty good, to be honest. That looks pretty good. So we've got the copper to... I've only just thrown some specular highlights on the copper. In fact, let me do some specular highlights on the bronze as well. Because the highlights will be the same colour. Because it's metal. So we can just do exactly the same and place some highlights on the bronze. Oh shit, don't do that. Ugh. Okay, we're good. Okay. Lovely to see you. 8 days into the year and still no hobby started. That's all good. Trying to find my hobby mojo. That's alright, don't force it. I did a video yesterday all about that. Like, it's alright. Absolutely fine. Scarlett, loved meeting everybody. Scarlett! Gardening sounds a lot healthier than social media. Wargaming, painting, and strategy games have a pretty big crossover. Am I on? Yeah, I am in shot. Don't mind us just talking all over your chat. Since when did you need to practice for Golden Demon? Since always. You always need to practice. Like, this is going to sound really dumb, but I'm fascinated by growing vegetables. I wonder how many won't go. What, Adepticon? Yeah, Adepticon's going to be quite quiet, isn't it? What colour are you going to do the cloth? On the assassin? So in my head, this is black. So her bodysuit is black. This is brown. This is like a paler brown, and then these are like a really rich. These are a really rich leather. That will be copper. That'll be battered metal to match the helmet. So that'll be battered metal. The interesting thing is going to be her arms, because her arms are awesome. Check out her arms. So they're going to be really cool to do. Oh my god, the shoes. Yeah, the shoes as well. There you go. She's a fucking amazing model, honestly. She's an absolutely amazing model. And I like painting tiny models, as you all found out from Glorfindel, so I thought I may as well do a tiny model. Murder shoes. She has a lot of skulls even for a 40k mini. She's a 30k mini. She's a 30k mini. So she's the best assassin in 30k, which obviously means that she's the best assassin in 40k. And if you want some scale references, so that's what I'm painting. That is the power fist from a Terminator. So it's the size of a Terminator's foot. There you go. That is how tiny she is. And why we have this ridiculous lens. Any plans for painting an epic model? Yeah, I might do a something. See, Blood Medusa, have a good one. Now do a retro Terminator. What, paint one? I'm alright actually. I painted a retro Terminator back in the day. That was actually the first model I ever painted, was a Terminator, and Twin Lightning Claw Terminator. I have the Space Marine Heroes Twin Lightning Claw Terminator to paint at some point to kind of match the old Terminator that I painted when I was like 12. I just pulled open my headphones to put them on my head. One slip and spring load of spam in my nose. I'm like, oh no. Mate, I've seen smaller. Atari 2. Managed to snag a second edition Termi off eBay. Nice. Do you still have your old one? It's around somewhere, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it'll definitely be pulled out. So yeah, !YouTube. Please drop me a follow on YouTube, so you can see those videos when they land. You've got the classic Saturnine. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll finish up in a second as well. It's 10:30. So I will also finish up in a second. That was pretty good. Let's do a zoom out. Well, like a little zoom out, so you can see a bit more. Phoenix, how are you doing? How you doing, dude? Nice to see you. Liam Reid, hey Katie, how you doing? Doing a little Golden Demon assassin at the moment. How are you? I'm okay, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. And a Cryo, hey Cryo. So yeah, we're doing this little guy. This is the head for the best 30k assassin, which means this is the best assassin in the Warhammer universe. And seeing as I like painting small models, it is that small. Hey bro, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Yeah. How about you? Thank you very much for sharing the reel the other day. It's appreciated. This is Twitch chat who made me do that, because I went on that rant for about 5 minutes, so I cut it out because everybody was like, you should put that on Instagram. How are you? How was your stream? What were you up to? Everybody make sure you go follow Mr. Liam. Mr. Liam. Trying to get some scratches in on this. We've got a few little scratches you can't quite see with the lens. We've got a few little scratches in. It's all good. Yeah, it was worth it. Thank you. Nice and chill. Just painting some Necromunda. Necromunda. Can't go wrong painting some Necromunda. I need to thin my paints again because they've dried out a fraction, which obviously is not good for teeny tiny markings. What Necromunda were you painting? I heard that go. Give me a second. Gore Shiv dude, big guy with 2 hammers. Oh yeah. He's cool actually. This is looking proper tight. Thank you very much. I need to get some browns into the downsides. So I've been glazing little bits of browns slowly into the lower parts of the metals. No worries, see you later. Have a good evening. Hey to Lady Liam. Yeah, little assassin says bye bye. Little assassin that's smaller than my little finger. Why do we do this? Why do we paint? Why do we paint teeny tiny shit like this? Well, why do I paint teeny tiny shit like this? Nobody else does. Everybody else is sensible and paints larger models. It's a bit of, it looks like there's a bit of damage on this bit. Might have to file that down. Maybe it's a bit of a miscast. Yeah, it's a bit bulbous. Might have to file that to match. I'm still trying to convince myself I don't want to paint ultramarines. I don't need to convince myself not to do that. You're just carrying on the advice you had to go smaller after your mounted Glorfindel. This isn't actually as small as Glorfindel. Glorfindel was smaller than this. But I really like this model, so I thought I would just because I'm gonna like literally paint her in sub-assemblies. So I'm gonna paint that and then put it to one side, and then paint all of that and then glue the head on, and then paint the arms and glue the arms on. I might be able to like glue the arms on and then paint, because I think I can get to everything, but I do need to sculpt in. If you have a look here, so this here, let me just clean my brush. If you look here, this is where her pistol goes, and she's got one on the other leg as well. But I don't want her to have pistols, so I need to just fill in with some putty. Just need to fill in those straps. So I'll do that, because then she's really cool with just like a punch dagger, and then maybe one like servo skull coming off. Sorry, one servo skull coming off the back of her. She's really cool like that. So I'll probably just do that. I need to drill out. I also need to drill out that hole there as well, because she's supposed to have like a tail. So I think I might, like, because that's where she has like a tail that comes out of the back, and I think that's where she plugs in and like cyber steals things. So I might get some cable and take that out and put it into her punch dagger. I think that's a plan. It's not Ultramarines if it's the Emperor's Spears. Alert. What are we alerting? Oh, the stream bot went down. Did the stream bot go down again? Oh dear. Why? Why? Purples, why is it struggling? It goes down every stream now. Oh no, is Purple's around? I don't think Purple's is around, is she? Anyway, that's the plan. Blue Ink, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crypt. Right. So evening streams are pretty good. We might have to do a few select evening streams.
I will not eat you. Yet.
Hey, Spiky, how you doing? You're on a break. Woohoo! It does look pretty good. Needs a line there. You're here until 11:45. Ouch! Pre-inventory prep. Is it all pallets except the less than a pallet? Wait, what? Oh, right. We can count the whole building in 8 hours. Wow. Hey Sol, how you doing? Didn't realise you were streaming. Oh, nice one. Feel free to post it in here as well. Ask Purples or Tari for a permit. I can't remember whether you're a subscriber or not at the moment. So I can watch rom-coms and eat artichoke hearts like I was Winnie the Pooh. We tag the palette by how many sellable units are on each layer so the merchandising team can restock by layer. That way the count tag can stay. How far did we run today, Sol? Right, there we go.
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and a hater. I'm also God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
We've not run today. Body needs a rest. I hope to run tomorrow, but snow is heavy at the moment. That's true. There we go, everybody. So if you have a look, up in Twitch chat over there, my friend Sol is running a marathon in October. I think it's in October for his brother, in memory of his brother. So it's all going to charity. So if you would like to support and help out, it's really, really cool. Yeah, if you would like to help out with that, I would be very appreciative, and Sol would be even more so. And if you can't right now and you want to later, there'll be a link up in my Discord. Okay, there we go. Right, I think I'm going to go and make a cup of tea and calm down. Well, not calm down, like unwind a little bit from doing this. And I also might do a quick reel for Instagram from it, seeing as Tari has opened that can of worms for me. pinned for the rest of the stream. Thank you, Tari. I am about to finish, but I will make sure I message post it for next stream and we can pin it again. So I'll pin it again tomorrow, Sol, on tomorrow's stream. Because I'm about to finish. With it being like 11 o'clock and all. Right, there you go. There we go, everybody. I quite enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the mega zoom in. How was the camera? I didn't get in the way. Was the coverage okay? I didn't kind of drift off too much. And if we just zoom out a little bit, just so that you can see it with a few less brush marks on it, because obviously we're mega zoomed in. There we go. And again, for a sense of scale. In fact, we can just turn it like that. There we go. I like that. That looks cool. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. No throw on stream, I don't believe. I mean, it'd be pretty difficult. I don't know whether I could even get my. There you go. Can I get my hair on stream? I don't know whether I can get my hair on stream. It was this that I was worried about, the little magnifying thing. I don't know whether that kind of encroached like that or something. But yeah, if I kept it out, then that's good. Yeah, that's fab. I like that a lot. Right, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for the follow, Bulldog. Thank you for all the bits and the Golden Kappa hype train that we had today as well. Thank you very much, everybody. Lift that up so I can have a... we might do this again tomorrow, but we'll probably do a little bit on the commission Drakari. So yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. So that is 3 hours. 3 hours for a head. 3 hours of head. I think I did pretty well. Right. Shall we find somebody to raid? Be good to pass all you awesome people over to somebody. Is there anybody on? See Atari. NPC, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome in, everybody. We are just actually looking for somebody to raid back out ourselves. Let's go and see. Let's do that one. Thank you very much, though. There we go. So we've been painting some Golden Demon stuff today. So we've been mega zoomed in on this little bad boy. So this is the head of a assassin that we're going to do for Golden Demon, and that is a nice sense of scale for you. So yeah, we spent 3 hours painting something that's the same size as a Crux Terminatus on a Terminator. It's not even finished yet. So yeah, hope everybody's well. Right, we are going to go and raid. Where was it? Where have they gone? Have they finished? There it is. Let's do that one. So we're going to go and raid PLB Miniatures. See you soon. I will do as well. Have a good one. Thank you very much for the raid. Was your stream alright? Great. Awesome. What were you working on? So we're going to come back tomorrow. We'll probably do. We'll either do a little bit more of this, or we'll do some more of the commissioned Dark Drakari. Yeah, that looks okay. We've got a little bit of work to do on the copper. We've got a lot of work to do on the bronze up at the top, and I definitely need to flatten out this because that's all bulbous there. So I need to flatten that out. I need to take a file to that and flatten that top bit out. Custodes, sweet! We have our very own Custodes in chat at the moment. Hannah Harkonnen is our very own Custodes. Right, thank you very much everybody. Take care and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great evening.